Guess what? Back to back. So how many losses do you want to get it?
Let's break it down then, because yesterday I saw, obviously, from the reactions from our fan base, the reaction from just individual fans, like in terms of content creators, online fans. I saw those little interviews as well about results on the street. When you're just going through YouTube, and I've seen some of these things, and I see like the midfield got blamed. I saw the defense getting blamed, and I saw the forward line getting blamed. Some more than others, which I'm like, I get it. You expect your expectation for other players in the team should be higher than others. If you like a Nunes, you wouldn't expect him to go and do certain things because you don't rate him as high as, say, a Mo Salah. But let's go to like the defense, boys. The defense to me, right? Obviously, we got a makeshift right back at the moment. Savage is right. I was like, well, the last game, I was like, okay, just come back. Let's run it. Okay, cool. We saw what that would do. I thought Curtis had a really good game. This one, I did expect Bradley to start, but even I said from my prediction, I said I would still run Curtis there because I felt like he had a good game. Let's see if we can do something with it. We saw Bradley come on and actually cook up the plays, got the assist, and then he created the most chances. What's going on with the back line at the moment, right? But I say bar Curtis, but he has to take a bit of blame because obviously we're talking about yesterday's game. But more so, Konate, Verge, and Robbo. What's kind of going on with these guys, especially in the last couple of games? Open floor, man. What's kind of going on?
To be fair, in the last couple of games, Robbo's not been bad. This one, he was bad. The last couple of games,
but it was still pretty bad.
Yeah. The biggest issue is them two in the middle, man. Because I already know about Robert, bro. Like he's on the way out, bro. I already know, bro. And I said that before the game started. Like I don't understand. Not because of how Robert was playing. I was like, why should you make us not playing in this game? Like, surely you just freshen up a little bit because it's been like this all season. When Robert has too many games back to back, and that normally there's a stinker in there somewhere. The centre backs though, they're normally the two, bro. Like at any point in this season, that have been the best centre backs in the world together, bro. So I don't know why they were so off sync. We saw that against Everton as well. I remember was talking about that, like that one Don's holding the line and then the other one's dropped further back. They're swinging at stuff. Konate is overestimating his ability in certain things where it's like, I know you got strength in that, but that doesn't mean you need to like let the ball bounce and try and do this silky business. Stick to what you know, innit?
He doesn't have techers. He doesn't have techers on the ball. We know that for sure.
Exactly. So you know when the ball's coming over and it's a draw with Konate and it's in the air, he's gonna win it, innit? But he started to do this thing now where it's like, let me do the silky Maldini thing. I'm going to let the ball drop and shield it. But he tried that against Beto twice, bro. And it didn't work. And the geezer just ran round him because he's off balance when he does that. And then as for Virgil, like, to be fair, when Virgil makes mistakes, it's normally the same kind of mistake. It doesn't happen very often. But it's almost give the geezer too much of a yard or he's trusting his ability too much. Like, the geezer won't get past me or he won't shoot. And then he does. This one was like, somebody hoofed the ball in the air on their team, and they just hoofed it. And I was like, I seen it drop into Virgil. Like, obviously, just going to header this away.
Yeah,
but this geezer let the ball drop right down to hip height. And Munoz just went, I'm flicking this behind you, big man. Then he looked like he was
headering it away like he normally does.
Yeah, then he looked like he was half a yard up to even get his foot in front.
Just like he's trying to do the whole body thing. Like you can't shepherd the ball every single time. You can't just outmuscle your opponent every single time, bruv. You're a defender. You're 6 foot something, bruv. Just put your head to the ball. Just put it into rows there. Do something with it. I don't give a shit, bruv. Just clear it out of there. Don't just take the ball down, touch, go backwards. And even then, sometimes when the ball's playing back, when we go forward, nothing works. We go backwards, recycle again. Even there were times I'm just like, bruv, please don't miskick it. Don't kick it into a Fulham player. Don't play a short putt. Like, I was having those thoughts, bruv, because of how they were playing generally throughout the game as well. Even though, like, Fulham were not pressing in the second half, still, I'm like, don't do anything dumb. And it was one pass. I don't know if it was Konate or Van Dijk. They were going out left to, like, Robertson or something. And, bro, I could have sworn if the Fulham player stuck a leg out, bro, he was one-on-one.
Exactly. But we saw, like, obviously, there was a cross comes in. Curtis, maybe his positioning was off. He clears it, but it goes back across goal. And then
that was weird. That was a weird.
Yeah, it was weird. That's bad series of events, bro.
I look at that and I go, okay, maybe it's his body position.
Yeah,
maybe the ball came out a bit quick. Because then in the last game against Everton, back post did a good clearance. I'm like, okay, like it's not like he couldn't have cleared it, but it felt like he got so much blame. And then he got blamed for the second one. I think Iwobi then runs in behind of him, and then he stands him up and then gets a shot away, and then they get a corner. And then from the corner, and then he ends up misclearing it. And then, so I'm like, all right.
Ain't no way they're trying to blame him for that when there's a corner in between. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's just like, the corner came in, and then we didn't clear. But I think because he sliced, was it him that sliced it up in the air as well? Went to clear and then sliced it up. So he can't. bro, he just got so
But
much.
what was their first goal? What was their first goal?
But then that was the one. Pereira, it was a cross that come inside, and then that's the one that Jones went to clear it. He hits it, and he falls to Sessegnon.
And then the second goal was the Robbo pass.
Second one was the Robbo crossfield bullshit.
The worst thing about that one is...
gave the ball away twice, bro.
I was going to say, the worst thing about the Robbo one is the mistake was made, but then there was enough of us to clear it up. But then when they had the shot, it deflected off him to go in as well. No, seriously, because Kelleher would have saved it. Don't get me wrong, Robbo should have been in that spot to try and block it.
It deflected off him. It deflects. You see, it deflects, and he goes past his hand by like that, bro. He would have got his palm to it. I reckon he would have got his palm to it.
And then they only scored
Robert twice, bro.
So there's only, and then obviously Konate wasn't at fault for any goal, but he gave him enough chances to score the goals, because the other one, when he tried to like Cruyff turn it.
Cruyff turn. What were you thinking, brother?
This is what I'm saying, bro. It's not like, the reason why I'm not worried about Virgil and Konate going forward is because this feels like I don't think they were trying to take the piss out for him. It's almost like they're trying to show that we're champions elect, bro. Like, look at what we do, bro. I don't need you. Why are you doing that there? You already know. I already don't like that tactic we use, but I know what it does and everything like that. I'm not dumb. Wait for the players to try and press you, and then you move them out, and then you've drawn them out. But when Liverpool do it, it never looks comfortable, bro. It looks mad, shaky, bro. We stand flat-footed. Do you not remember this point yesterday? It's not Kelleher's fault, by the way, because he's been told to do this. He walked out the box with the ball, and Fulham player said, "We're not going to pressure them." Then he walked up more, not going to pressure. He was almost standing at the halfway line.
Yeah.
And they said, "We're not pressing it." And he was like, okay, well,
what do I do?
I don't know what to do. I thought he was going to try and press me. It looks so
press
dead.
Forward, long ball over the top, bypass the press, and then trying to attack forward. But they went falling for it, bro.
You man, no, come on, man. Like, Slark's a good manager and that, but that tactic's trash, bro. Like, it sucks, bro. That sucks. The aerial man marking the box sucks. Because I was also watching McAllister trying to mark Anderson and that yesterday on corners again, bro. I was like, brother, come on, man. Have you not learned your lesson, bro? I know they didn't score from it, but have you not learned your lesson from the Newcastle game, bro? You just put McAllister on Anderson. Bro,
didn't they do the same thing against Everton, where somehow Beto was caught up on a McAllister is also
better when Tarkowski. Put McAllister on.
Bro, I don't get that, bro. The shortest player on one of the tallest defenders, bro.
And
the same thing happened. Wasn't it in the cup finals? It was him against Dan Burn, wasn't it?
And that, to me, that is part of a leadership, whether it's the manager or the set piece coach or the captain.
It's all the manager that is, bro.
Like, why is it happening? You know,
he's fine with it. I'm a shit going the other way with set pieces as well, bro. And now I'm not blaming the people who take that, bro. I'm not even blaming the people taking the corners anymore, because I was blaming them before. But now I'm watching our players get their head to the ball, 3 headers and that,
and we're getting caught on the corner attack.
We scored 4 goals from set pieces this season.
Brother,
that's bad.
Has it been that much? I thought
when the game was on yesterday, the commentator said Liverpool and Fulham are the worst for scoring from set pieces. Both of them 4 apiece, bro. I said, nah, bro. This is crazy. With Virgil and Konate in our team. Stinky, bro.
And the thing is, I mean, with the last 2 matches, especially yesterday, I'm not gonna blame Curtis that much, because Curtis actually is just doing free throw. The guy is just making it up as he go. If he has played right back before, I don't remember it. But
he played in the Everton and in Europa League that one time. But
so he's doing the best as he can, and he's mentally not there as a right back.
Not fit.
Yeah, but
he's good.
He's on bench.
No, he is. He's
Kwanzaa not playing.
On bench.
It's more disrespect. I hear it still. I hear it slot, man. More disrespect, bro. I hear it.
I mean, if you need somebody to be an outlet, we can use Robo as an outlet, right? Show up with 3 center back on the right side and let Robo, go up and down the field. Something that he likes to do anyway.
I'm with Scraps, man. Should have thrown Sabozalo back there or something, bro. At least make himself useful with that running, bro.
Then run around, cover that space. Yeah, bro. Help Sal out on that side or something.
G, welcome to the stream, broski. Trying to find the best layout to get us in there, because I want to kind of get these brothers in there. Just your thoughts on the back line, because we're going to break it down. We're going back line, midfield, then we'll go to forward line. The ones that started, by the way, not the whole team, because I know there's guys waiting to throw shade at other guys. Just the start. Just the guys who started the game. That's who we're talking about.
Nah, listen, the back line was atrocious. Every single one of them. Yeah. You know what's mad? Yeah, Robert made that mistake, but I'm trying to feel like.
Yeah, that's what I said. The mistake mapped up his whole game, bro. Because before that, he was fine, bro. But...
Yeah. He was So obviously the mistake everyone's gonna talk about. Yes, and Curtis was really the same. To be honest with you, like the mistake, and then like I'm not saying they were excellent before anyone kills me, but they were just calm. But Virgil and Kanate, though, those two are the ones where I'm more disappointed than the two fullbacks, just because you are the centre backs. But in these couple games, and it's only been couple, but if we're just talking about Fulham, yeah, you've given us no level of security where I feel confident with you back there. Unfortunately, Virgil, I don't know what it is, but in these last two games, you've just looked like, I don't know, like my son playing football. Too, you know what I mean, getting bullied by bigger guys, and some of them not even that much bigger than you, but you've been like that. Kanate is Kanate. Like I've said it before, the guy's not that good on the ball. So when he tries to do these things, I'm like, why would you, of all people, try to do something like that in the box? It's very silly, and you don't have the capabilities to do so. But outside of that, if we're just focusing on defense, the defense was just shit in my opinion. And
you think that's thrown Virgil and Kanate off a little bit in the last couple of games, in the physical games anyway? That usually people try and stay away from Virgil, innit? They're just sent for him in the last couple of games. It's like throwing him off. It's like, nah, I'll just go at you, bro. I don't care.
But I think they've always been players that I'm not going to take anything away from them, by the way, because I feel like they've been top players, right, for time. But they have benefited a lot being in this league for Liverpool recently, in like the last couple of years. Defenders don't as you say, like attackers don't really go for them. So when you only got like a few times where you got to do something, I feel like it's a lot easier than, man is coming at you every single second of a game, bro. I'm not saying about, maybe whoever's played there can tell me, but I'm sure you don't want to be coming up against attackers who are on your neck consistently, bro. Like it's long for anybody. I'm talking Maldini and all them type of guys. Like they would also think it's long. So of course, when you then come up to like against these kind of guys who, by the way, remember we're talking about, these guys are still Premier League strikers, by the way. So they must be good to a level.
Of course,
they can all finish. So it's even more dangerous because you're not dealing with like Plymouth level or even like non-league level where you're like, but will he be able to finish? Maybe not. These guys will punish you. Beto could have scored. Obviously, Muniz obviously did score. So it then makes it even a bit more sticky when it comes to these kind of situations. And I just feel like you just need to, it might just be, you know what I mean, just a bad, like a really bad game where I've never seen them both be shit at the same time, though. Usually it's just one or the other. This is the first time that I can remember.
But also, as well, it's not like these guys are playing excellent football and then they're creating it. Like these men are just moving shaky. Like the last game against Everton, Virgil swings and miss. Ibu headers it into no man's land. Then guys are just dribbling. Then this game, Ibu's trying to do Cruyff turn nutmeg inside the box. Like, why are we doing this?
Can I ask everyone here? Big up, Nick,
big up, man.
G.
Who? Because I've tried to look back at the still, right, and I still can't find it. Who was Robbo passing to?
I think I was trying to go crossfield up on the wing. I think that's what he was aiming for.
Closest person in the middle.
I think that's what he was aiming for.
I'm left-footed, right? So I tried to put myself in that angle of how he kicked the ball, just to, okay, maybe he was trying to, but it just fucked up. You're saying it's Curtis. Okay, cool. I'm gonna
just say he was drunk. Remember, Robo had
no. I was trying to figure out. I didn't see anyone.
He looked drunk. I'm sorry.
There was someone up there.
He looked like he had maybe 2 or 3 previous night, and it just carry over to the.
What about Kwasi, though? Carry on what you're saying, but what about he touches it out and goes on his left side? Why not just control it out on your left foot and then just take it down the line?
No, and that's why I'm confused. That's why I asked, who was he passing to? Because he had to have seen someone there for him to have done that instead of doing exactly what you said. What you said is what I would have done. But clearly, I'm not a Premier League player, so I'm gonna go with his judgment of I'm taking this touch back in to then pass it over there because I've seen someone. Like if Savage is saying it's I've seen Curtis and I feel like I can hit that ball and it's not a hard ball, by the way, for him to make. He's made that pass a million times. So in my head, that's why I was wondering, who are you passing to? Like, who did
I'll
you
do
see?
some research for you.
Yeah. If someone, I just need to, like I said, I didn't see it. That's why I was asking. Like, there had to have been someone, because I didn't see Curtis. I don't remember Curtis really being.
I only saw it on the replay. I've got it on the screen now on Sky Sports. I'm trying to.
Yeah. Please tell me.
While you're doing that, sir, big up to everyone watching on X-Man. But guys, if you want to continue watching, you already know what time it is. But if you got to head over to YouTube to carry on watching.
Description ended, guys.
they have to, bro. You know what I mean? X's vibes, but you know.
No, of course. No, come on.
Big up to everyone in the chat as well, man. Guys, smash the like as well.
Like the stream, bro. Least you can do.
Yeah, get the likes up, people. Come on now.
Sav, go on, talk to us, bro. What we seeing? What's going on? What was the man them doing? Who was he passing to, bro?
I'm telling you, man.
Honestly,
So I don't know if you can see this. I'm trying to zoom it in there, but just on the edge of the screen, you see a little red dot there.
Yeah.
So he was trying to go in the
That's
middle.
Jones. So there's that crossfield pass. So the ball is like around here at this moment now. So he's trying to go like
open it. Okay.
On the other side, yeah, and he's just completely like fucked that one.
No, I can see what he's done. I can see what he's done here, bro. This is.
But the question is, was Jones supposed to be in there?
Nah, it's not. It's not that, bro. It's the exact eye line that Robbo's looking at. Yeah, he can see Jones on the far side, but closest to Robbo's Gravenberch, isn't it? In between Gravenberch and Curtis is Iwobi standing there, and he can't see Iwobi. He can only see Gravenberch, in it. So he's gone. He tried to go across straight to Curtis, and Iwobi's standing there, bro. What you got? Watch it back on Sky Sports now. You pause it. It's right there, bro. On one.
Can I ask as well? Could he have touched it and gone down the line, Sav? Could he have touched it and gone down the line? Basically,
I thought that, bro. I seen the replay. I'm like, you had like Gakpo like right in front of you, bro. Why have to go for the Hollywood pass, bro? You had him right there, simple pass, bro.
I was gonna say that.
Okay, even so on that point, then, if he makes that pass, is there space on that right hand side to continue to progress play?
For on the right hand side,
like first time across there, one touch, first time whip.
Yeah, it's completely empty on the right hand side.
Soboslai tried that. Soboslai tried that 2 or 3 times, and he lost it every single time he tried. He tried to do that one-time shit, bro.
He's hogging the touch line. There is a player like trying to block Robbo off where he's passing it, but behind that player is Castagna in it. But he could still try and make it. He probably would have went out for a throw-in, better than what he did. But obviously,
could he have carried it as well, Sav? Could he have carried it as well if he took a touch and carried
it? If he carried it a little bit, the Fulham player would have just closed him down because Gakpo doesn't move towards him. But I think at the end of the day, you can just see in it it's not an excuse. He's fucked up, bro. But you can just see that he can clearly not see that he will be standing dead in line with Gravenberch, and Gravenberch moving out. So he just tried to go across field to Curtis, and it's not worked out for him. And that.